We here!
Yes, sir!
Long time no see, everybody. Welcome back to the 6ixYardBox podcast. This is episode 80 and a midweek edition of the pod. Just a couple of days after our Monday episode, me, Antoine, and Blake are back in studio to talk about the jam-packed Champions League action that we had yesterday. It was the final game week of the new Champions League stage. And boys, I don't think I'm wrong to say that this new format is really working.
It absolutely is.
Sure.
100%. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
I like it.
I like it too.
Better or worse than the group stage?
See, I don't know. Like, you're asking questions that I don't have answers to right now, I think.
I'm going to say
Altogether.
a little bit better.
I agree.
However, playing 140 games just to have Dinamo Zagreb, Stuttgart, Donetsk, Shakhtar, Bologna, Red Star Belgrade, Sumgras, Sparta Prague, Leipzig, Girona,
Slovan
Salzburg,
Bratislava.
and Young Boys get eliminated is kind of crazy.
That's true.
But I still like the format. Teams need to fight for their spots anywhere on the table, and there's apart from Liverpool, we didn't see anyone get rested because Liverpool had top one.
Well, no, what do you mean?
Secure.
Arsenal rested players? What are you talking about? We played Neto.
Yeah, but your spot on the league table matters, is what I'm trying to say. Like you shouldn't rest players because
Right.
where you finish in the league table directly impacts who you play later on.
Yeah, I like it.
Yep. I would say the reason I like it more is because of the amount of big games that we had.
Yeah.
Like, say, Arsenal away at the San Siro. That's a fixture that we hadn't seen
That was such an annoying
in
game.
so long. I know it was an annoying
But
game.
yeah, no, it's
But
true.
it's an actual fixture that we hadn't seen in so long. Barcelona played a lot of big games.
Liverpool
City
played- there was some-
playing a lot
Liverpool
of big
played some
games.
big games.
Big
PSG as
scores
well.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some big games like that we wouldn't have seen unless like you were just, by chance grouped with another team. Then we would have got that twice. But like, I think we get a good variety of decent games.
Yeah, and it provided some good scores.
Exactly.
Sporting beat City,
Yeah.
and Feyenoord came back against City.
Yeah.
Remember that Madrid-Dortmund game was crazy.
Arsenal
Madrid-
beat Sporting.
Arsenal beat. Did they?
Yeah.
Was it like a good game?
They won 5-1.
Oh, was
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
I just thought you snuck that in there for no reason.
No, man. What are you
Apologies.
talking about? 5-1.
Madrid, Milan, that game was good.
Yeah. A lot of big PSG
Bar-
games.
Oh, Milan
Barca-
won that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barca, Benfica, 5-4.
Yeah.
Some great games in there.
Yeah.
Yep. PSG Arsenal.
PSG, Arsenal. That was
That was a great game.
that was a good game. It
Yeah.
wasn't a good game.
Okay, so before we go any further into the podcast,
Mhm.
I do think we have to get some ground rules out of the way, and we
Okay.
got to say justice has been served
In
for
terms
my
of?
boy Miles Lewis Skelly.
How so?
What do you mean, how so?
Oh, it got appealed?
You didn't see
They
this?
fucking better have.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, it got rescinded.
Good.
So he has no ban. He's
So he
ready
can-
to play the next game.
It's amazing.
in the league. So justice has been served. Michael Oliver should never referee an Arsenal game ever again because I showed
You shouldn't ref a
Antoine.
game,
Well, I don't know
period.
if Julian you saw it too, but the compilation of Michael Oliver against Arsenal it's insane, guys. Like I don't actually know what to say.
It's him against every team, bro. He's just terrible. Did you see?
He's not a good ref. Let's be
He's not.
fair.
Of course,
Did you
every
s-
team though. Every team. Yep, every team. You couldn't just let me have it. Every team.
Did you see Florentino Perez said he wants to bring English refs over to Spain to teach them how to be good referees?
What?
I did see that.
No, but I feel every nation thinks that their league has bad refs.
Exactly.
The French complain about Ligue 1 refs all the time, and they're not good at all. England,
But you can't name me one league and ref right now. Maybe can you name me any?
uh,
Exactly. See?
I should be able.
No, but you can't. That's good that you can't.
No, but it's true. Like say, like in the Champions League, we have our characters who we know are shit refs. Like there's
Name me one Champions League ref right now.
I can't give you the name.
This
but I
is
can
what
give
I'm
you the
saying,
face,
guys. This is
dude.
it, guys.
No, but you know the
guys,
face,
No,
you
no,
know
no. This
the
is
name.
the
You know the
fucking
face.
point.
The
and you know
Polish
their
guy, the Polish
decision.
guy that ref the World Cup final and that ref
Okay, yeah,
PSG,
but-
PSG City. Great
but-
fucking ref.
Yeah, but
That's
you can
what's his name?
remember the names.
Schmerdigiak, some shit like that.
I don't know. But you don't remember the names. Is what I'm saying.
But you don't need to remember the names.
No, but that's
you
a
just remember the
thing.
face.
I know Wes McCauley, the NHL ref, because he's like a character and a half.
Clément Turpin.
There it is. The guy that looks like Trossard.
Yes.
Clément Turpin.
Yeah, exactly.
You know the face, dude.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
the face.
You
But
know the
this
face.
guy right here.
Sure,
you know who
but
he
that's
is.
like exactly. We don't know the names because they don't always make it about themselves. Premier League refs
This guy,
make
Danny.
it about them.
Danny.
Okay.
Danny, I know Danny. Okay. I know
Okay,
Danny.
well,
No, go ahead.
No, but I see.
No,
what-
no, go ahead.
Little sassy.
It's fine. The referees, it happened. You know, Michael Oliver is terrible against everyone, not just Arsenal. Even though there's like a compilation of 10 different terrible decisions that have happened within the last 3 years against Arsenal. We know what happens to everyone, not specifically one team.
But I feel like we would know their names if we were supporters of
Right, we're not sports
La
or Champions
Liga
League. Yeah, we're not
or-
sports. We're not sports or Champions League.
We are.
Yeah.
But bro, you're
I'm
gonna tell me that you're studying name, like when you see a ref in the Champions League, you're like, oh, this guy.
So why do I know the Prem names?
Because
then?
you watch
Because you watch the
watch
Prem
Premier
every
League more
week instead
often.
of, like,
Premier League
once a
produces
month.
more
I've been
games than the
watching
Champions
the
League.
Champions League for
Yeah, but you watch it once a month
Years.
instead of,
In years.
5 times, 6 times.
You see Michael Oliver's face more than you see Clément Turpin's face. Like, let's be honest here.
sure.
I
Whatever.
will be like, obviously, like the sample size is much bigger, but I do think the refs are
All right.
are worse than the Prem. But like, I do think you have a point, Blake. Like the fact that we don't know the refs is kind of like a signal of like if they're good, right? Like, I think I saw someone making a video of Arsenal's referee against Girona was like who was his name? Nobody knows because he just did a good job and didn't make it about himself. And it's like, yeah, I guess there's a point there.
That's my point.
I promise you, any nation can make that statement about their league's ref.
I also agree with that.
Okay.
You would if he didn't make it about himself but got a call wrong, then we would know his name.
No, you can get a call wrong. No one said you can't get a call wrong. You just can't get like consistently 10 different calls wrong in against the same team over 3 years. But
We're not talking about referees in a day where we should be talking about the 18.
I didn't want to talk
18
about
game
referees,
slate
but you
that we
just had
yesterday.
to say, "Oh no, it
started
happens
the
to everyone."
conversation.
You literally started.
No,
the
I wanted to.
conversation.
No, I started by saying justice was served for
Yeah.
Miles Lewis Skelly, the second best
then
youngster in the
That
league.
starts- you
The
started
second best
left
youngster in the
on.
league.
So that also generated
The second best
Michael-
youngster in the league.
The second best
second
youngster in the
best
league.
behind-
Behind who?
Ethan.
I saw the clip of like of Miles holding up the ad board for Ethan Waneri getting his player of the match thing. Did you see that?
No.
I'll find
No.
the picture if you keep yapping.
Shout out Miles though. He was there at Girona.
I'm actually so jealous.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how the hell he's getting all these.
Yeah. But 160, it's not cheap.
No.
If you go
but-
to every away day,
yeah. And I think what is it? Is it the euro, the Great British Pound?
it's probably the pound for him. But euros in Spain, yeah.
Because that's more expensive than our dollar. I'm pretty sure.
I think so, yeah.
That's cute.
Oh, that is cute. Yeah,
What is it?
they're
It's
cool.
Miles Lewis Skelly holding up the ad board while Waneri is. I'm not holding
the
up the ad
player
board, but
of
just
the
there,
match
like
thing?
just right there
Yeah.
with them.
So okay, yeah. So we can go into Champions League. I don't know how you guys want to do this because there was 7,000 games going on. So I don't really know how you want
Like,
to do this.
okay,
but-
let's go over some like. Just tell me about your experience watching the game. Like how was it? Let's shoot the shit for a couple minutes here.
Am I starting? I guess.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're all looking at me, so I guess I'm starting. I'll be honest. I was focused on 2 games mainly. It was the City game and it was the Arsenal game, obviously. Not like none of the other games mattered. Like Villa solidified their place with a win. PSG sort of solidified. If you drew, you were in either way, but you knocked out Stuttgart, which is kind of sad when you think about it.
I'll be okay.
Yeah, fair. Like it's not like other games didn't matter, but I kind of looked at obviously my team and then the one game that everyone wanted City to lose in that isn't a City fan. But it was good, like seeing the compilation of goals after and watching the highlights. It was definitely interesting. But I do wish that the zone had like a red zone thing like
So-
they do at CBS Golazo. I wish they did have that, but unfortunately they don't.
It
But all
was
in all, it was like a really fun day. It's like I don't know. It's we haven't really had that. You have that on like the Premier League last day, but it's nice to have something like
Did you have the pulse feature on DAZN?
that. No.
So it's basically you're watching.
I know what it is,
Yeah,
but
you're
yeah.
watching your game, and then there's notifications at the top. Whenever a team scores, you can shut notifications for whatever game you want.
Yeah.
But I had them all on except for PSG's game, and whenever someone scored, I would just click on it and it would bring me to the game, show me the goal, which I thought was a pretty cool
Yeah.
way to watch it. I'm not gonna lie. After PSG scored the 4th, I went to watch a game that had a little more implications.
That's valid.
So I watched that City game,
That's
and no, it was a good day.
It was good.
was a
I didn't
great
even feel
Champions
like
League day.
I was watching football yesterday because I had the Golasso show on and I felt like I was just watching a highlight show because I think in 90 minutes there was like 68 goals, maybe more than that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
something crazy. It was also very much league table watch yesterday. Like I had the league table next
Yeah.
to me in
Definitely.
real time.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Definitely. So there's a lot of games to talk about, but overall, very fun. We love the league phase, and let's get into the game, shall we? You want to start with Arsenal because I know it was a low key. It was low key stakes.
Yeah. Shout out
Really?
Neto, man.
Are we shouting out Neto?
Well, yeah, because like that's a spot to put him in. Like first game, I know it doesn't mean much, but Champions League, not debut. I'm sure he played for Barcelona in the Champions League. I don't know, but
Champions League night.
he played.
Has he played for you at all this
No,
season?
that was his first game.
Wow, what a debut.
Yeah, I mean, on the first goal, I don't know what the hell he's doing. Also, the fact that he tried to dive and save it, oh my god, that's like the worst thing you could have ever done. You're gonna get yourself sent off, bro. Don't do that. Arsenal played well. Not much to say besides they played well. Party at right back again is just terrible, but whatever. It didn't really matter in this specific circumstance. But it was a good performance, professional performance. Sterling had a better game, but he still missed penalty. Still very low on him. Gonna be honest, lads. Like, I can't wait if we get Tal or
Just send him back and get a
Šeško.
different loan. No?
Like it's done out. I don't care if he also looks uninterested. I know he's not, but just the way he plays,
He
like
comes off as
yeah.
that. Yeah.
It's very lackadaisical in his body language. But Ethan one area like, oh my god, guys, he's 17. He's 17.
Yeah.
What? You see the goal he scored?
Yeah, I did.
It was fantastic.
What are you saying what for? I feel like you're targeting.
No, because you're giving me some.
No, I'm agreeing with you that he's 17.
Okay,
Pretty sure he
the
is.
Miles Lewis he is. The Miles Lewis Skelly thing is like a bit of a piss take. He's always not the best youngster in the league. Ethan Waneri is the best youngster.
Ethan Runner is the best,
youngster in the league.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
U21, U21 is considered
Yeah,
youngster,
yeah.
and
Alright.
he's the best.
Yeah, he's better.
Alright.
He's
So we did this the other week.
yeah.
It
Go
got-
ahead.
It didn't make it to the pod because the pod didn't
Yeah.
come out.
Let's
But,
do it.
All right, you stop me when you hear a better youngster than Ethan Waneri,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
And let's see how delusional he is.
Okay.
All right, so we'll start at the bottom like we did last time. Lewis Hall.
Again, that is a bad one to fucking start off with, but Waneri's better.
Okay, Oscar Bob.
Come on.
Okay.
Milos Korkas.
Good little left back he is. Livermento.
No. No.
Lenny Yoro.
After that
Brother.
Southampton performance, oh my god, no. I don't see Lenny Yoro scoring in the Champions League. Anyway, sorry.
Let's do Adam Wharton. Crystal Palace. No?
No.
Okay.
Okay, contentious. John Duran.
Yon. Yes, just lad.
No, we said in the Premier League.
No, he
No,
counts.
no.
He counts, he counts.
He's not in the
He
Premier
counts,
League. He is
counts.
not in the Premier League. He's
Lad.
Saudi, bro.
Okay, bro.
He's
Lad.
Saudi. That does not count. He's Saudi. Pick a player that actually plays in the Premier
Okay.
League.
Harvey Elliott. Don't.
Okay, fine,
Thank
sure.
you.
Harvey
Thank
Elliott.
Okay.
But is Harvey Elliott, is he still under 21?
Yeah, he's, what is he, 21 now?
He is 21.
He's 20. Yeah,
Yes,
21.
21.
Okay.
So this list is 21 and under. But
Okay, fair.
what about like Garnacho? You wouldn't go there.
Stop.
No, like Garnacho, sure, but I wouldn't swap them right now. If you told me I could swap them, I wouldn't. I'd keep.
What about Kobe Mainu? Not the swap, but who do you think is better right now?
I mean, like I guess it's hard for me to say.
No, just don't pick the guy that just has an appearance in the Euros final and just.
Well, no,
had a-
that's what I mean.
Okay.
Like it's hard for me to not pick him. So obviously
Okay,
it's him. But like at the same time, I do think, given let's say, Waneri came in last season and has been playing for a whole year, like kind of like Garnacho, kind of like Kobe Mainu, kind of like John Duran. I do think he'd be on the same level, if not better, than all those players.
Savinho?
Yeah.
Connor Bradley?
No. Savinho's weird because Savinho scored actually yesterday.
Yeah.
Which we can
was a
get
great
into
goal.
that. But
Connor
I
Bradley?
mean, it's
Yes. It's
no,
just
but
yes.
I don't like comparing. It's hard to compare fullbacks to.
Yeah,
like,
no, but in terms of like youngster prospect
I guess, yeah.
and like future
Yeah.
that he has ahead of him.
Yeah.
Like if Waneri ends up better than all these guys, would I be surprised? Not
No,
really.
yeah,
but
Right now.
but right now, all right.
He's also 17 though. That's crazy. 17 and that's a lot younger than.
Oh yeah,
these
for
guys.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But
Okay.
move on.
So he always leaves me a little bit. You always edge me a little bit with the delusion because I'm like, how good is this clip gonna be? And then he has some logic in him, and I'm like, damn it.
Look, I need like I like the clip
You
farming.
can't just get
but-
flamed in the comments, you know?
Yeah.
Okay then. Anything else on Arsenal? General like feeling
Yeah, no, and just
around them?
Confident going into the round of 16.
in a
I
good
told
position.
you. I think we can play Milan. The big hitters are Milan and Juve that we can play. The other two are I
Yep.
think it's PSV and
I want to come back to Arsenal later when we talk about transfers
Okay.
with the deadline
Yeah.
day tomorrow. But
I'm a little the only team I'm really nervous to play is Milan. I think Milan could definitely give us a bit of a struggle.
oh, that'd be a fantastic tie.
But I think Juve we should have covered. I think PSV and there's one other team, but I'm confident whoever we play in the round of 16.
Valid.
Speaking of Juve, did you see who they were playing at center back yesterday?
I did not know.
Timothy Weah.
What?
At center back, dude?
Timothy Weah was playing center
Are you
back
kidding me?
yesterday. I promise you.
It says on here. Oh yeah, because Kalulu got injured.
So Kalulu got injured in like
Oh
the
my
16th
God.
minute or something.
Yeah.
And since Tim Weah was playing right back, by the way, he's initially a striker.
Wait, right? He's playing right back.
He's a right winger / striker, but Mota likes to change football in a way that's never been done apparently. So he sticks him in at right back, and then once Kalulu got injured at center back, Tim Weah was playing center back next to McKennie
Oh my God.
and Gatti.
yeah. Gotti. Hey, what a journey, by the way.
Yes, for sure, 100%.
Yeah. Wow.
But brother,
Oh, that's insane, dude.
there's no other center back on the bench there.
Hey, man. Shout out my Benfica. All right. Pavlidis for the goal. And then I don't know if you saw Kokchi's goal in the second half, but
I didn't.
it's a ball inside, and then it's coming to Artikoglu,
So
I believe. And then he steps over it beautifully. And then it falls to Kokchu on the edge of the box. First time it just leathers that into the
That's
into the
fantastic,
corner.
Julian.
He's on great form though. I will say that.
Kokchu's a great little player, and he's young, okay?
No, he's like
Don't
he's
be
getting a move
surprised.
soon for sure.
Yeah, don't be
100%.
surprised if you hear about him. And
Wasn't there
in this
another
window.
Kokchu that was like old? I feel like there was.
Probably.
Anyway, you're not a Benfica fan. so-
Pavlidis also. The amount of strikers that Benfica produces
You're
and
not!
just sells
Oh
on
my God.
for 50 million plus
Yeah.
is nuts.
It's
Pavlidis
like-
is gonna go in two summers or next summer for at least 40.
It's like when Lamine Yamal does something, you guys like glazed Yamal. That's
Okay.
what he does with Benfica every time someone scores.
I do agree with that, but we don't glaze him out. We just
You glaze him.
no, we
You
put
glaze.
in spotlight his good performances, which are 100%
You don't do that to Saka.
accounted for.
I'm gonna start wearing my Benfica kit every week at this point because like I'm sick of the slander. Okay, I'm sick of the slander. You know my grandmother from Portugal calls my mom to talk to me about every Benfica game.
Who'd you guys lose to in the cup the other day? Do you know?
Moving on.
No, but let me just finish on this Juve
Moving
team.
on.
Let's finish on this Juve team real quick. I have
Yeah.
no idea what Mota is doing with the squad. It seems like he's trying to do stuff. He's trying to revolutionize positions, but it's just not working. You have McKennie at left back. He's trying Coop Miners as a center attacking mid, which last season he was firing off all cylinders. But let's be honest, he's probably better as a double pivot. Douglas Luiz barely plays. Kefren Turam is probably one of their best players, but I mean, you can't rely on just Kefren Turam and Kenan Yildiz to deliver your
boy Conceição.
your
Yes.
goals. So
My boy.
is it Mota out? I was talking to a Juve fan yesterday, aka Naps.
No, I don't think
A lot of people are Mota out. I'll tell you that.
Really?
A lot of people are Mota out.
But I think you just have to give him. You have to give him time.
Yeah, I don't blame him, but it's like you're not in an awful position in the league. I mean, I know the Champions League performances
It's
and
just-
a lot of the league performances haven't given you a lot to, trust the manager, especially with the amount of they were unbeaten for a while, but it was just like draw after draw
It's
after
a draw.
draw
Like
after
the
draw.
amount of points they dropped.
Yeah.
They had 13 draws.
No, that's what I
which
mean.
is insane.
So I don't know. I think you got to stick with it. Like at the end of the season, if it's still not going, I don't think it's a mid-season sack.
It sucks because you can probably bring in a guy in the short term to give you results, maybe get you into the Champions League. But this is what we knew this is going to be it with Malta, is that it's a project.
Yeah.
And that you need to give it time. And that like if you just want to play the fast game, like success isn't going to come on that
Where
kind of
where did he
basis.
come from? Was it Monza?
It was Bologna.
Bologna.
And if he does go, I'm seeing shouts of Xavi, which I don't know.
It's
Is he?
It's just side.
Is he
It's just
unemployed
side
right now?
grading, right?
Is he unemployed right now still?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's unemployed.
It's so
Okay.
sideways, dude.
He's
What
a
if they
free
brought in
agent.
Ten Hag?
All right. Well, let's.
That'd be like a weird thing.
He was linked to the Dortmund job.
Really?
But if I was him, I would not want to come back to football for another couple months at least.
Ganny.
100%. Now we can move on.
Yeah.
All right.
Where to?
Where to? God.
Let's go PSG.
Let's go PSG, man.
Let's go PSG.
Tell me about it, man. Just
Not gonna
just-
lie, I kind of thought this was gonna be a draw too because if
Well, yeah,
if both
yeah.
teams drew,
You thought it was gonna be fixed?
because both teams would go through if you both drew.
Yeah, no, 100%. I thought it might have been a draw as well.
Like
but,
just passive, right?
Yeah,
Just a passive
But
game,
I
but it
think
was
when
not.
when Luis Enrique studied the Stuttgart defense and how atrocious they are, especially that left back. I don't know his name, but
Middle
get him off. No, the right back. Sorry. Get
Vagman. Oh, I signed him in career
Vagnoman
mode.
off a football pitch ASAP.
Oh yeah.
He got flipped like a pancake the entire game. So when Luis Enrique, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah, that's bad
That was
podcasting.
That was Papa B. That was Papa
When,
B. He said, we'll get back to it. He said one for Antoine for a special occasion, and then he sent me the Ed Air goal.
He sent you the what?
The Ed Air goal in the
Unbelievable.
Euros final.
That's crazy. Did he like when I edited in? Did he say anything?
Does he know we're
about
potting right now too?
Yeah, he
So he's like
does.
sliding in that on purpose.
He's picking me up after pod, by the way. So
Tell him I
you'll
say
see
hello.
him.
that?
Oh,
Did he,
actually?
did
Probably,
he say
yes.
do you see me edit the thing and I'll forget?
I he hasn't mentioned it. I don't know.
But yeah, no. When Luis Enrique studied that defense, he definitely told his players to play normally and that it would be easier. 4 goals against them. That is the first time I've seen a PSG game where we've cruised throughout the entire performance, throughout the entire game, and where it was just a chill game. We played very well. Dembele is looking like a completely changed player. And I know a couple months ago we were all talking about his finishing abilities and how he would be a great player if he was able to tuck them in, and PSG's lack of conversion on the chances that they get. But ever since the Bayern red card, I want to say, he just completely flipped his game, and Luis Enrique found a great position where to put him in, which is that false 9. He links up the play very well. He scores goals now. His shots are on target, and like you can see, he got 3 goals last week. Scored 1 or 2 against City. I think he scored 2 against City.
Yeah.
It's looking like it's converting, and all this without Kvaratskhelia yet because he's not signed up for the Champions League. We're looking very, very promising. Very promising.
Yeah.
Give it a week and Antoine's gonna say that they're Champions League favorites. Like,
And the
We
next
might
week-
just be.
The next week you'll be sell everybody.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
No, but there's a different vibe this time, and I know I say this. I said
You
this.
say this
No, I
every
said this
single year.
last season. Okay, because Mbappe was truly entering a different dimension in his game. But there's a different vibe in this team, and I like it. João Neves is incredible. Vitinha is great. Zaire Emery is also very good. Also, he came off with an injury, which worries me a little bit because don't get me started on Fabian Ruiz. And he's the backup, so please, Zaire Emery, come back. But the midfield is solid. The defense, the back two, Pacho and Marquinhos, incredible. Lucas Hernandez is back from injury. Played very well. And Nuno Mendes obviously is starting, but if he's injured or if he can't play, Lucas Hernandez can put in a shift. Hakimi's one of the best right backs in the league.
This guy's just glazing the entire team apparently.
As I should. I think they deserve it.
let
They
him,
jumped
let
from 22nd yesterday to 15th. It's the biggest leap.
All right.
In-
I mean, like that's is that a credit to your performance or the fact that everyone else fucking lost? Like, I don't know
it's a
about
credit
that.
to our performance.
You
Because
could have
we
won
scored-
1-0, and I'm sure you probably would have.
Not as much because of the goal difference.
Let me fact check this.
When we were up 1-0, we were, I think, 18th.
and you
And that was because all the other games were draws because we scored early.
All right. So big up PSG. Who are you?
So we
gonna
either
play?
play Brest or Monaco, which is great. I saw a stat. If we play Monaco,
might
we
have to
would've-
hate watch that, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
if we play Monaco, we would have played them 5 times in the last 2 months,
That's crazy.
which is insane.
When's the draw's Friday?
Yeah, tomorrow. Very early.
Very early.
Yeah, like
We'll wake
12
up to it.
a.m. 12 p. or noon in Europe, so 6 a.m. here.
Yeah, nah. it's-
Respectfully, I'm not waking up. I'll be okay.
Yeah. I'll check Twitter.
Yeah, no, exactly. All right, let's move on to. I'm just picking out a random team. Let's go City. Because
Man, the hate watch was so generational too. So I bet on a draw on this, and I was gonna win like $1,400,000 if I
Generational wealth.
generate. Well, no, it was $400, but because I only did like a 4-legger. But City are so fallible, it's crazy. They have so many holes in their defense, it is insane, and their attack is not as good, as efficient, as scary as it once was. The Erling Haaland, remember last year you said Erling Haaland was so predictable, and the way they play and just try and force feed through balls to Haaland is very, very predictable. They still try and do that. That hasn't changed in the last 2 years since he's been here. It's just they're either teams have adapted to that system or they're just not firing at a clip as highly as they used to. But Club Brugge, like I said, going into that game, we're on like a 20-game unbeaten streak. They hadn't lost
And they're
a
a good
game
little
since
team.
October.
They're a
Yeah,
good
man.
little
The
team.
Belgium champions. They have like Van Aken is like a player that has been on FIFA forever, and I've always
Jugla,
seen.
who I thought was just a regular average striker, played very well. Got subbed off a little early, but
And Filet Mignolet is on that team. That's a valid ass.
Filet
Simon
Mignolet.
Mignolet is crazy.
Yeah. But what was your perspective on the game, boys?
I watched the Golasso show, so they had a live feed of Micah Richards the entire game, and for the first half, it was a beautiful watch. It was a beautiful watch. Overall, I just think, like, I was really hoping for Bruges, and they were some crazy underdogs in this game, which I thought was unfair because, again, like you said, like they've been unbeaten for so long. I think they look so dangerous on the counter, and then even after City scored to make it 1-1, like
They had
from
chances. They
that
looked
point,
good.
it was anybody's game.
they had chances. That's
Yeah.
what bothers me about Bruges is that they could have come out of that game with something.
Yeah,
absolutely.
There's absolutely a world in which City is eliminated from the Champions League.
Yeah.
There's wasted opportunities at 1-1, even at 2-1 down.
Yep.
There's wasted opportunities for Bruges.
Yeah, they played so direct and effective, and man, if they just finished just a little bit better.
Well-
But I think once they realized that they could go through even with a loss, then they put on the brakes. I think even at
Yeah.
85 minutes, we
I
saw
think
the
they knew that
coaches
for
shaking
sure, but
hands
they
and
came in
stuff.
to kill.
Yeah,
100%. They came in to kill.
100%.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like whoever they play in the round of 32 or the qualifier,
It's not an easy game.
it's gonna be a good battle because they definitely have some attacking prowess. And like you said, at the end of the game, they kind of just like the goal difference it wasn't looking shaky, but they ended on -4 and Zagreb on the same amount of points at -7. So they could have kept going and trying to tie it, but at that point, it's like we're gonna one seeding place is not really.
So
100%.
Bruges is
Break
either
it
going to
break.
go up against
Atalanta or Borussia Dortmund. Which, let's put some respect on those two teams' names. Like, it's going to be
Yeah.
difficult for Bruges. But
Atalanta's good defense.
I'm really excited for whatever the reverse one of that is, because then right above Bruges is Sporting.
yeah.
And Sporting against either Atalanta or Dortmund is a great little tie there. I like that a lot. And then, as we mentioned before, City is either going to be playing against Real Madrid and Bayern, who are probably very upset at how this draw has turned out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm liking to see City get tested early. If they get through that, then I'm like, damn, I don't know who's stopping them then.
Yeah.
But
And they would get through that and like kick a stride on in the
yeah,
mid-season.
you know how this part of the season goes
yeah,
for Man City.
they
as
just
well.
go undefeated. So I wouldn't be surprised. But if they can get through all that, because I think if they beat Real Madrid or Bayern in the round of 32 or the playoffs, then in the round of 16, it's either Leverkusen or Atletico. So
Yeah.
those are some good games.
Yeah.
Some good games that we
Okay.
have ahead of us.
Okay.
All right.
I'm excited for this, man. I'm excited for the knockout stages. I think this will be so. It's a two-legger in the playoffs.
Yes.
Right.
It's two-legger in the playoffs, and the team that is better seeded plays at home on the second game.
I like that. And obviously no away goals anymore.
Yep.
From last season. Okay. Yeah. Other feelings around Man City. They're looking a little bit better. They recently beat Chelsea as well, which we talked about. I am worried because this is the part of the season where Man City will just go on some little run here, and that's it.
But their run, even if they do, it's not like it's gonna lead to a title. Likely not to lead to a title. You know what I mean? Like
famous
they've
last
played
words.
so terrible in this just past halfway mark that no matter what they do at this point, they can go on a crazy run. But the ground they need to make up in the league at least is gonna be pretty much insurmountable. And then in the Champions League, they're gonna have they have a tough draw. So yes, they can go on a run, but the odds for them to not go on a run are still very high.
It's not like they played very bad in the first like hour of that game against Bruges. It's not like they
Terrible.
played very good. So saying that they're
Mateus
getting
Nunes, oh my god,
Oh, he got skinned.
oh he's just terrible.
I think he's the worst footballer I've seen on a pitch.
And I said this about a month ago, and I swear you said there might like. I swear you were defending him a little bit.
Was I?
Remember I said that didn't Mateus Nunes come to City for like, oh, I never got to play at Wolves and I want a better opportunity.
Really?
And yeah,
Well,
he's terrible.
I might have been defending him at like a CM position. He's playing fucking right back.
Yeah, it doesn't
That's
matter.
another
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And the one thing that changed that Bruges game is Savinho coming on so that Phil Foden could go in the midfield again.
Yep.
So saying that they played better just because of one person that changed the entirety or almost the entire outcome of the game
Yeah.
is a little bit of a stretch because they're still in the slumps.
I didn't realize how close they are to Arsenal in the league. Only 6 points back on you.
Is
That
that
is-
close? Like,
What was your bold prediction for
Is that
City?
they would come back to second place and only be a little bit of like Liverpool wouldn't cruise to the title. They'll still have
see.
a little bit to
They
do.
challenge Liverpool for the title. I see. Okay, it's definitely possible, man.
Mhm.
And I feel
You guys said it wasn't possible when I said it. I remember watching it. Like, it's just not possible. It's
I mean,
just
we have City on the weekend, so I guess we'll see.
yeah.
Or
I hate
just-
how good Marmouche looks in a City shirt too. I didn't mention
Yeah,
it
it
on
looks
his
really
Monday,
debut
but
was fucking beautiful.
Yeah, he looks really
I
good.
know.
Arsenal should have signed him, but
Arsenal should have signed him.
And now every performance that goes well, I know what I'm gonna be hearing from my dad. Park Canadian. Park Canadian.
Is he actually?
Yes.
Oh, I did
we've-
know that.
Really?
I've said it on this pod before.
What?
He's I think his parents are born in Canada.
Cool.
So he is like given citizenship. But I don't even know if he speaks English.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
I don't
they're
know
born
if
in
he-
Canada, but they went to Egypt.
I believe so.
That's weird. Usually it's the other way around.
So, yeah. reverse.
They got their money up
Not
and
true.
then they went back.
Counting all
Which is
these
fair
bands,
enough.
I got
That's
my
not fair.
money
That's
up.
kind of the dream.
Y'all know that
isn't it?
song?
Yeah, 100%. Huh?
Never mind.
No.
Okay, next in line.
Okay.
I want to talk about Aston Villa. There's a lot to talk about with Aston Villa.
Talk to me
Oh,
about
let's
that.
do it,
Got a few
bro.
bones. Got a few bones.
Are we going full Aston Villa talk or just on the pitch?
You know what? Maybe if there's some other games we want to get to first, and then we use the Villa to kind of transition to the transfer talk.
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
Let's go Barcelona.
Okay.
Let's go Barcelona.
Didn't watch this game, so someone else talk.
Very nice Lamine Yamal goal. Not to glaze, but
Predictable
hold on,
stalemate.
B.
Wait, hold on. I want to again Arsenal agenda because it wouldn't be a podcast if I didn't compare it to Arsenal in some way, somehow, some shape or form. In the league,
Mm.
Lamine Yamal has 10 assists and 5 goals.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, is he going to stats?
Saka in the league has 10 assists and 5 goals, and he's played 2 less games.
Only 2 less games.
Yeah, but you guys say he's so clear and
He just absolutely
these
is. There's
things,
no
but-
argument, brother.
but
Yeah.
don't try to reach for the stat talk. We're not doing
What are
that.
we doing?
Lamine Yamal
But
brings
they have-
way more to
doing
the
here?
Lamine Yamal brings
are we
way more to
doing
the game
here?
than Saka does, and it's just a clear
oh
and
my
obvious
god,
fact.
you're such an idiot.
Oh my god.
More to the game than Saka.
Yes.
Do you see what the fuck my club is like without Saka? Do you see what my club is like? Do you see? We're relying on our own 17-year-old to
Barca's
fucking carry
worst
us.
patch this season was when Lamine Yamal was out.
Yes.
When was our fucking worst patch? When was our worst patch?
I'm just saying that there's also the same thing with Barcelona.
Barcelona is Lamine Yamal dependent, just like how Arsenal is Saka dependent. It's just that Lamine Yamal is clear in every aspect of the game compared to Saka,
Oh my god.
and
No,
he's
not.
fucking younger
No,
too.
he's
So just
not.
eat that.
He's not clear.
He's
not
17, dog. Like if
He's not
even
clear.
even
He's
if you
just
say
clear. Clear is crazy.
He's clear.
Like Salah's clear of Saka.
So is Yamal.
No, bro. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Absolutely not.
if he's not clear, he's neck and neck. And the fact that he's 17 just makes it crazy impressive.
just-
Yeah, I don't think it's a matter of if he'll become better than Saka. It's a matter of when, one, and two, is he already?
Like Saka's right. Saka's like 30. It's not like he can ever get any better.
Of course, he
fucking
can
losers,
get
bro.
better as like a what, 24-year-old? Is he 24?
Bro, what are you talking
23?
about? Bukayo Saka,
Yeah. Is how
he's 23.
23. So in 6 years,
6
Respect
years
on his
Lamine
name,
Yamal
bro.
will be Bukayo Saka's age.
Respect
6
in his
fucking
name.
years.
Respect on
6
his
years.
name,
in
bro.
2030.
Do you know what happened 6 years ago? Tottenham were in the Champions League final. That's how long that was.
You got
6
it's just
years.
they're-
Don't say
the-
it like that. No,
the
that's
amount of
crazy.
disrespect, like the fact that Saka is compared to this guy is fair because they're both play the same position. They're both world class. Is there any disregarding that, or is there any dispute on that?
They're both
statement?
world class?
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're not saying the opposite.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you
Brother,
can say
you're
Lamine Yamal is so much better than Saka when their stats are so similar.
All you have to
and
do-
both teams are reliant on them in both systems, and both have done it at the biggest stage at the Euros. I don't understand how you can say that one is that much better than the other. It's ridiculous for you to
just-
say that. Ridiculous for you to say
All
that.
you do is just you open your eyeballs.
No.
and
You
watch Lamine
open
Yamal
your
play.
motherfucking eyeballs.
Because
because
that's exactly what he does actually.
No,
Because he'll actually watch Barcelona games, and I will tune in sometimes. But
yeah, but how
But it's-
often are you tuning into every Arsenal game? You're not.
pretty often,
Yes, I
dude.
am.
Pretty fucking
The
often.
Premier League's the league I watch the most.
Same. It's almost the only league I watch.
I don't know how you I don't know how you just think that he's that much better. I just don't understand.
I see a player with showing more qualities in Lamine Yamal than in Saka.
Sure. I think that's just so unfair, bro.
I think it's.
So
I don't even
unfair.
think it's an unpopular opinion. I think a lot of people think that.
I would not swap them in a heartbeat. I would never. Like in a heartbeat, I would.
I don't expect you to because you love Saka. You're not
Yes.
attached to Lamine Yamal.
It's just you're just attached to him.
However,
Maybe, but-
if you're
Like if we're doing like a rating wise, like if we're saying like not to bring few, but like if you want to say he's better, Yamal is like an 89 and Saka's like an 88.
We're doing FIFA now.
No, I'm just saying like that's how like he said it's neck and neck. If you want to say one's better,
Okay.
but you act like he's so much better that Saka's like a fucking bum, and that's fucking ridiculous.
That's
and that's why
never
you,
what I
no,
said.
no, but that's what you say. You say
But
he's
that's just
clear.
not what I said, though.
Clear is like genuinely without a doubt, without a debate, he is so much better, and it's not even close. That's what clear means.
okay,
I think if Lamine Yamal goes into any other team, the system is based around him. If Saka goes to another team, the system is not based around him.
What does that mean?
It means that the play goes through Lamine Yamal in any club in the world that he goes to because he's just that good. Saka is a good player, but if he goes to like a Real Madrid or a Barcelona or an AC Milan,
Yeah, if Lamine Yamal goes to Real fucking Madrid, I'm sure they're gonna play it through him and not Vinny, and not all three of them. That's a terrible fucking take. What do you?
brother, how is that a bad take?
I'm not having this conversation, bro. I'm not having this conversation.
Okay, so here's a question for
Because you have a world class right winger on a Real Madrid team,
I'm not
and you're
saying
saying
Lamine
it's not
Yamal
going
is
to go
going to
through
Real Madrid. I'm
What
saying
the
if
fuck,
he,
bro?
Okay.
No,
You're
that,
just
that
missing
makes
the
no
point. You're just
sense.
missing
No,
the
you're
point.
missing the
How
point.
am I
That makes
missing the
no
point?
sense.
You're twisting what I'm saying.
No,
and
because you
turning it
said
into something
you said
that
it's
I
going
didn't
to go
say.
through him. Of course, it's going to go through Saka too. What are you
No,
talking
it's not.
about?
Not as much as it would go through Lamine Yamal because of the
if-
player quality in general.
Oh my god. What do you mean player quality?
think- you think-
we're not comparing Yaya Sanogo to fucking Zlatan here. We're comparing two world class
Yes,
players.
absolutely.
The discrepancy is not huge.
It's not huge, but it's enough
You
to make
act
a difference.
like it is.
It's enough to make a difference where teams would completely change their system to benefit from Lamine Yamal's excellence.
Lamine Yamal goes into this Real Madrid team. They're not changing shit. The system is not changing.
I think
He's
it- I think
slotting
it is.
exactly where Rodrigo would go, and we play. Same with Saka.
I think
Same
it
with
is.
Salah. That's a weird take. You have
Definitely not a weird
Mbappe
take.
and Vinny. You're gonna change the system to go away from Mbappe and Vinny. Antoine, come on.
Brother, I just think
Put
that
your bias aside
I'm
for
not-
1 second.
How am I
How is he
biased? How am I
biased?
biased
you
towards
fucking
Lamine Yamal?
Bucks,
Bro, he shat
dick
on my
suck.
he shat on my
Yeah,
team in
and
the
you
Euros.
still
How
dick
am I-
suck him every fucking time.
Okay, fair. He's a great fucking player.
What?
Just like how Messi shot on my team in the 6-1. Just like how any player that is good at football plays good against my team. I will praise because they are good players. Lamine Yamal is just that type of player where if he transfers to another team, the manager will have to base his tactics around him. It's just that simple. Saka is not of that level yet.
What? Oh my god.
Okay, here's a question for you.
What
okay?
do you mean of that level? He's the at worst, he's the third best right winger in the world. He's better than Rodrigo. Go get out of me. Like get out. Don't talk to me about Rodrigo.
That's
At
very
worst,
close.
he's the best fucking. He's the third best right winger in the world. You saying he doesn't go to any system and the exact same thing happens? That's crazy. That's why I get frustrated because the disrespect you show him, you act like he's not worthy of being a world class player,
The
but you
only
say he
reason
is.
that I act-
So fucking like be consistent with
The
what you're
only
saying.
reason, listen to me. The only reason why I act like he's not good is because you're making it seem like Lamine Yamal's not as good either.
Bro, he's
I need to
fucking
balance out the
world-class.
argument.
I said he's
Saka's
world-class.
fucking world class. Lamine Yamal's just more world class than Saka is. I'm sorry. It's just the fucking truth.
Okay, let me get this question out. Okay, Blake, listen. Try to take your bias out of this, okay? If you're building
Saka.
if you're building a draft, right? It gets to your first pick. You can pick any player in the world, whatever. You get to your first pick, and it's between Saka and it's between Yamal. Not just to build a team now, but to build a team like for however many years, right? Who are you picking?
It's just Yamal, isn't it? And it's not even a debate.
I'm not commenting.
That's just how you know.
Because that's like
Yamal is the number one pick that anybody.
yeah,
would
but
take.
that's like being like, would you pick Wembanyama or would you pick LeBron? Of course, you're gonna pick fucking Wemby.
no. Saka isn't.
LeBron isn't 40. Or Saka isn't 40.
Okay, you're gonna pick Wemby or Giannis. You're gonna pick Wemby. Wemby's 19. Like that's a weird question. That's not what we're talking about. No, we're talking about player to
Saka's
player right
also-
now.
also
The
young.
better
Okay,
question.
you wanna
the
win-
better
you wanna win-
question
you
is
wanna win
one
Champions
game.
League.
No, the better question is one game.
Okay,
Who would you
fair.
rather have?
Okay.
And it's Saka for me. Still.
Like,
Yeah. Saka's never done it. Saka's never done it on the high level, right? No.
Not as high level as Lamine
Right,
Yamal's
he hasn't
doing
done it
now.
in like a
He hasn't-
in a Euros
in our Euros final.
quarterfinal. Euros. Does that not matter?
So he played good against in the Euros final, because his replacement Cole Palmer actually scored the goal.
Oh, that whole you're gonna put the one game on Saka
Well,
when
you're
he
saying-
literally
you're
got
saying-
them there in the
you're saying-
quarterfinal.
You're saying a bigger stage. That is quite literally the biggest stage.
Yeah, but I'm saying he still has done it on the biggest stage as well. It's not. He's done it against Liverpool. He's done it against City. He's done it against Manchester United. He's done it on the maybe not a Euro final, sure, but that England team was fucking terrible either way. It was coached terribly.
So you think Lamine Yamal wouldn't be able to do it against Liverpool, against City, against United?
But again,
because he's doing it.
You're
Because he's
discrediting him once again. I say he does it on a big stage, and you discredit him. I'm done having this conversation
because he's doing it against Real Madrid. He's doing it against Athletic
and
Club.
I'm not
He's doing
discrediting
it against Athletic Club. He's doing it against the biggest teams in Spain. So it's the same
Well,
thing.
we're talking about Athletic Club versus Liverpool and Manchester City.
How do you want him to play against fucking Liverpool? He's not
exactly.
in the same league.
So if you're discrediting him doing it against City and Liverpool and United, and then you go on and say, oh, but Lamine Yamal can do it against Athletic Club. Relax. We're not having this fucking debate right now.
Okay.
They both do it on the world class stage against the biggest.
You're right. We're not
biggest
having
level.
this debate. We're not having this.
We're
fucking
just gonna talk in circles.
Yeah, we're not having this fucking debate.
See, but for months you've been kind of accepting that Lamine Yamal is better. I swear at one point he admitted it.
I don't think.
Did you not admit it at one
I can
point?
find a clip where he admitted it.
No, I did. I said Lamine Yamal is better because Saka was
Because
injured.
Saka was
That's exactly what I said,
But now you're saying Saka's better,
And he's injured.
bro.
even though he's injured.
Yes. What? I was making a joke when I said that. He hasn't played in 3 months or 2 months.
All right.
1.5 months.
I'm very curious to think what people think about this.
Fine, make me, bro. Post a clip, make me look stupid again. That's what you always fucking do. Go ahead. That's fine. That's what you always do. That's what you guys
I
always
edited
do.
an entire clip that basically praises your ball knowledge.
When?
The Arsenal thing.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Bro,
All right.
you just talk. I just clip up what you say.
All right.
That's all I do.
That's literally quite.
That's
That's literally what
that's
it is.
quite literally exactly what I do. All right. I mean, Jesus Christ. What time are we at?
40. You're all
Oh,
right.
that's not bad.
Okay. I mean, other noteworthy games here. Speaking of Rodrigo, he played very well yesterday for Real Madrid. I would actually put him near Saka. I'm not going to say over or under. I don't want to
Closer
get
to
into that
Saka than
debate.
Lamine is to Saka.
Low key.
It's to Saka than it's to Lamine. I mean.
Bro, Saka, I need you to come back and play so well so we can shut these motherfuckers up, bro.
Also, did you guys see Ederson's goal yesterday
Oh
in the
my
Barca game?
God.
Yes, I almost forgot to mention
I
it.
didn't know.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm pulling it up right now. Okay, keep yapping. while I
Great
go.
fucking goal. That player, by the way, he will be something big.
Yeah.
I know City were looking at him.
Yeah.
He will be very good. That goal against Barcelona, La Croqueta into a long shot in pressure.
What?
Swear to God, dude.
I
Swear to
promise.
God, straight out of FIFA 19.
Wait, what?
Swear to God, I'm pulling it up right now.
Yo, FIFA what? FIFA 22 Lacquer
Also,
Cat?
look at this, Blake. Look at this. Look at this.
FIFA 22 Lacquer Cat was different gravy.
No, it was that.
Different
Look at this.
gravy.
He's a
Look at
solid-
this.
Very
Looking
solid
at
player.
it.
Oh, sorry. This is Lamine Yamal's goal.
You did that on purpose.
And then the next
You're such a
highlight
bitch, bro.
is right
like,
here.
actually just a biggest piss take, bro.
Okay.
Like, sorry, Lamine Yamal had the best fucking Spanish team, like the best team in the fucking in the whole competition. Like, what?
Okay, this is actually cold as hell. Okay, so Atalanta has it on the edge of the box, right? Eventually, right? It comes to Ederson. He Lacroquette as a defender, hits it, bang, and
gross.
look at the celebration. Cold. He just walks away.
That's gross.
That is
That's
disgusting.
gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm surprised City didn't splurge on him
I am genuinely
I bet-
because he like quite literally
because
fits
the
the
midfield
system.
battle
Yeah.
is where they've been.
I bet you
struggling.
they tried. But
Didn't sign
Atalanta
him.
probably wanted like 100 million.
He's
for him.
definitely he's gonna reach that price tag anytime
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
His
Damn it,
ascension
bro.
is exponential.
Another player we were in for but didn't want to get. So now he's gonna be more
You
expensive.
just can't get him.
My God. I know, but we wanted him like a
you
year.
can settle on Patrick Dorgu, bro.
I swear to God.
Me and us want her back, baby. Yes.
You know, he's been playing mostly right wing this season.
Yeah, because apparently they have another left wing that's like really good.
Look,
Legit.
and then
But I'm like, so why are we?
when he's shit, give it 2 months. Oh, the recruitment, the owners, they don't buy.
25 million is a great price though.
That was 40.
25 mil pounds. Yeah, it's 30 million euros.
Like
plus
that's fine.
add-ons. Yeah.
40 is like getting generous now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the player. You would know him better, so.
Just read a few articles. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, other shout outs I want to give to, I just mentioned Real Madrid and Rodrigo. He played very, very well. Dinamo Zagreb, some of their first points in the Champions League to Milan, who I know sold a bunch of parlays.
Probably.
Cost a few people some generational wealth.
Yeah, definitely sold.
And
out.
Leverkusen won. I mean,
Leverkusen
I'm
won.
waiting for that one name that he hasn't said yet. I don't want to glaze a little bit.
Lautaro Martinez getting a hat trick at Monaco or
Yeah.
against Monaco.
I was gonna say I feel like Leverkusen ever since they like lost and their unbeaten streak ended like in like the second match of the season or whatever it was. Not a lot's been said about them, but like they're still having a really good season.
Yeah.
6 points behind Bayern, and they made top 8 in the Champions League. Like they're still doing very, very well, especially for their first season back.
Yeah,
in
I
a
picked
little
them
bit,
at
right?
flop,
So, yeah.
I will still withhold that if they get knocked out in the round 16 to a team
No, it's
not
just-
as good as them, then they're flop.
So in the round 16, they would play either City or Madrid or Bayern. So I think
really?
I think that take is gone now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's probably gone then. Shout out Lille as well.
There it is.
that's the one.
That's the team that I wanted to mention.
Bro, I had a bet on Jonathan David. He didn't even play, bro.
I think
He
Lille
didn't
making
play?
top
He played?
8.
No, he didn't.
He scored yesterday.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh, he didn't start then. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
I think Lille making top 8 is one of the greatest underdog performances in the Champions League within the last decade, and I'm being so serious right now.
Decade, brother.
Look, first of all, look at their schedule. Look at the teams they played against: Amorim Sporting, Real Madrid, who they beat; Atletico Madrid, who they beat; Juve, who they drew; and Feyenoord, who scored 3 against City and beat Bayern 3-0, and they just beat them 6-1, put 6 against them. That's a fucking tennis set, all right? All that without having their most potent winger. Listen, all that without having their most potent winger, Zagrova, who I've been talking about on this pod as one of the most, like, one of the better up and coming right wingers that will. I promise.
Yeah, okay.
He's very good. They've been putting Mitchell Bakker. You know Mitchell Bakker?
I do. The Dutchman.
Yeah.
The Dutchman left back?
Yeah.
He's been filling it at right wing for them.
Hmm.
Yeah. Without Zagrova, with a 17-year-old midfielder, it's incredible. To finish top 8, direct qualification to the round of 16, as a team that were barely having ambitions to finish top 24, I think it's one of the better underdog stories in the Champions League within the last decade.
Didn't even talk about David, bro. Such a homer. Can't even talk about their best player, arguably.
He was like mostly injured too, so that makes it even better.
Shout out Sturm Graz as well. They got a 1-0 win.
That's crazy.
Against
You're such a cute little homer, Antoine. You're such a French one. It's nice though. You want your French people to do well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You don't agree with that take though?
No, it's most of all time.
Look at the names in the top 8. Lille just doesn't belong there.
Villa there.
They barely had aspirations to finish top 24.
No, it's good. It's good. Like it's definitely like something to be very proud of, and it's definitely even better that they don't have to go through a qualifier.
Did you make a bold prediction that Real Madrid wouldn't come top 8? Was that someone's prediction?
I think that might have been mine.
Could have been yours.
I think that might have been mine,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah. Mine was Arsenal go undefeated.
Yeah, I remember
That
They,
was
that.
they
close.
pretty much did.
I don't remember what
Well,
mine
they
was.
didn't, but yeah.
I don't remember what mine was. I'd have to.
How
I'd have to look
is
back.
United doing this?
I was gonna text that yesterday. I was like, Julian,
Right.
Did you guys make
Right,
top 24
right. They're playing
today?
Sparta, whoever.
I genuinely have never heard of the team that we're playing today.
Let's see.
Ever in my life.
Let's see who you're playing.
PBSD?
Yeah, like what is that?
PBSD? They're 8th.
What is that?
They're 8th.
Are they actually?
Yeah, bro.
eight.
Put some respect on PBSV, bro. Like,
What does that stand for, you think?
I don't know. It's some Romanian team. I saw that.
FC.
Romanian.
FCSB.
FCSB.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds like a YouTube football team or something. All right.
Villa.
Yes. Let's go Villa. Getting a 4-2 win over Celtic, who low-key have been pretty good in this Champions League as well. Morgan frickin' Rogers, man, with a hat trick. All right, starting it at the very beginning of the game, ending it at the very end of the game, and then Ollie Watkins thrown in with a goal there as well. Who we need to talk about, because just hours before the game, or I guess the day before the game,
Yeah.
turns out Arsenal in with a 60 million euro bid for Ollie Watkins. And then 7 minutes later, Villa reject 60 million offer for Ollie Watkins.
And finds it disrespectful, given
And
the
found it
circumstances and the games that are going on in the Champions
Yes.
League, to put in a bid at that specific time.
Yes.
Like,
Game is the game.
I get it, but quit crying, bro. There's a day left. Like, it's fine. Just reject it. He's not coming to Arsenal.
60 million is like such an undercut too.
For a 29-year-old, I get it, though.
I don't.
Like prem tax brings him up to like at least 80.
For a 29-year-old?
29-year-old. Like, I think 60 mil is a great valuation. Like, I'd probably go 70, and anything more than that, it's a.
If it was like 27, I understand 80.
Yeah.
Like,
Proven in the prem.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Scores, goals.
I
That's
think
what-
people.
that's what you're paying
I think
for.
people going crazy about 70 or 60 are a little weird. Like, they're a little bit too age biased about that
Yeah.
because I think that's fine for like one of the best strikers in the league. But
Fair. Yeah, I want to say shout outs to Villa. They've done very good in this Champions League. Our good buddy Noel was at the game as well, with a Celtic friend. That's another team of his. And notably, John Duran on the bench. And during the game, we get the here we go that he's off to Saudi Arabia.
Fucking
That must have been a
unbelievable.
little awkward.
Unbelievable.
And that is diabolical.
so I did see something. I just pulled it up now. So it's obviously apparently John Duran grew up in poverty, so he's very not wealthy. So now he's gonna be earning $300K.
Oh no, he's earning $300K a week instead of $100K a week.
No,
Come
but
on.
like,
Come on.
look,
now.
it's sometimes like it's what do you prioritize more, the love of the sport or money? And I'm sure he's gonna help his family. And like, I'm not saying this is right for his career. It's not.
It's absolutely
But for his financial career, you can't knock him on that aspect of it. At the end of the day, is it just absolutely ruining his footballing career? 100%.
bro. When you look at the exponential rise that his career was on, and you send him to Saudi,
Yeah.
we're close to Kaka levels to China here. We seriously are. I mean, Kaka was a different player. Or sorry, Oscar. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
We're close to Oscar levels to China.
I was like, wait, what?
Yes, bro, tell me they don't look like. But seriously, we're close to Oscar levels to China. Like, obviously, Oscar was a completely different player and a better player and had way more potential than John Duran. But fuck, this guy was scoring every single time he got off the bench.
I know, man. And he was linked to so many big clubs too.
That's
And,
the
like,
thing too. He was linked. I swear, I saw links to Real Madrid.
What can I say? I told you he was not that good. And clearly he...
Well,
I'm kidding.
this is almost offensive because he is so good. And like obviously like the poverty stuff, like yeah, of course, like we sympathize with that. But how much was he earning at Aston Villa? Like I can tell you right now, he was making he was making like at least like what, 30K a week he must have been making, you know? Like I'm guessing there, like I don't
good
have the
wage.
exact numbers
Yeah,
there,
Great fucking wage.
but like 30K a week, like 30,000 times 52, that is
2 million?
that's 1.5 million.
Yeah.
Like, you're good. Your family's gonna be okay. Your kids are gonna be good.
I get it, but
Look, but he would have got a wage increase anywhere else.
sure. Look, I'm just saying, I'm not justifying it from a footballing standpoint, but from a financial standpoint, I understand. But however, he's ruining his career. There's no doubt about it.
Unless he pulls like a 1 year over there just to get his money, like fucking Neymar did.
Yeah. You never
I
know.
hate that too though, because then even when you come back, it's like you're a mercenary.
Nah, it's unfortunate. Like, it is unfortunate. And this trend of it happening, it's getting more and more,
Who was the other Villa guy that went? Used to play for Leverkusen as well.
Musa Diaby.
Musa Diaby
Yeah.
went as well.
because it's
And
coming
that
more
was-
and more, not likely, but common to see this thing. And, like maybe it will work out for the league where one day the league is like in 10, 15 years, like looked at as in the top 6, 7, 8, 9 leagues in the world, right? Maybe that is the goal. That's probably what they want it to be because they'll attract more money, more fans, blah, blah, blah. But as of right now, it's a complete waste of his career, especially when he's so young.
It is.
But it's his decision, and all we can do is say, look on the outside and say you kind of effed up, but oh well, right?
Yeah. He's gonna be earning crazy.
And this
crazy,
also
crazy
kind
money.
of screws Arsenal getting
Yeah.
Watkins.
Because now, if Villa sell Watkins, they have no striker.
Yeah, I heard they want to get Joao Felix maybe.
I saw
You
that. I saw
Yeah.
that.
So I mean, like it's kind of done out now. Like you said, the Sheshko thing is now here. We're in for Matisse Tell, but I don't know, man. Like it's gonna be tough for Arsenal to get someone. Maybe they'll pull something out, but yeah, this thing definitely puts a hole in the tires of the Arsenal getting a new striker car.
John Duran will be earning 20 million euros a year.
Guys, you want to talk about
Al
generational
Nassr.
wealth? Like generational wealth.
I get it. He can retire himself, his kids, sure. But like, if you're a fantastic player, like we know you are, then you could easily pull that kind of money. One, because you'll be a bigger name that you can build in Europe, and then you go there later in your career, and you get the
Sure,
same money anyways. Perhaps even more money.
Not right now.
No, but I'm saying if he went to like let's say an Arsenal, had an amazing 5 years there, won titles, golden boots, the lot, right? And then at that point, You're like 27-ish. Then you go to Saudi Arabia, and guess what? He won't be earning 20 million in Saudi Arabia. He'll be earning 50, 60, and you're making even more money anyways.
You said that in 5 years, though. In his idea, in his ideology, I'm sure he thinks that. How long is his contract?
5 years?
5.5 years.
Let's say he tries to get out of it by year 3. He makes 60, 70, 80 million, however much, 60 million. And then he's still 24. He can still go to a club and get.
That's Julian said. Now he's a mercenary. It's like everyone knows that.
But he gets some money straight up. That's what he. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Again, I'm playing devil's advocate.
I don't think he'd be the same player coming back to Europe because when you're conditioned to that kind of level for so long.
Look, I'm playing devil's advocate. Again, as a footballing decision, terrible. But I'm playing devil's advocate here.
They also, it's Al Nassr. Like, are they not running
They're
it with Ronaldo
fourth.
already? Like, are they
also fourth in Saudi?
Guys, I don't know.
Does this give credence to my Ronaldo leaving Al Nassr prediction?
Probably. Ooh.
Maybe.
Bingo card? Oh, no. Is that on the bingo card?
No, it's not.
No, it's my bold
It's the bold prediction.
Damn. Oh, bingo card update? Anything? No.
No?
I don't think so.
Nothing on the bingo card update?
Don't think so.
Okay. Let's move on. Sticking with transfers. Obviously, the John Duran stuff is
Yeah, let's do some transfer news.
is pissing us off a lot. In terms of confirmed transfers, there has also been notably Milan Skriniar leaving PSG.
Good riddance, lad.
About
Get
damn
the
time.
fuck out
Where's
of the
he
club. Fenerbahce on loan though, so he'll be back. But
Xavi Simons officially leaving PSG.
and that's crazy. We sold Xavi Simmons for more than we got Kvaratskhelia for.
That's crazy
You
because
compare the
on,
quality of those two players, it's night and day.
on
Not 9
FootMob
day,
it says 50 mil. So
It says 50 mil.
it says 50 mil off FootMob.
I think I saw 80 mil.
I
Somewhere.
saw 82 on Fabs.
Maybe.
Regardless, that means
trust that.
if you deduct that from Kvaratskelia's price, that means we technically got Kvaratskhelia for 20 mil.
Yeah.
And then, as we touched on Monday, Buendia obviously going to Leverkusen as well. That's another piece of Aston Villa leaving. That's why I thought they were interested in João Felix. I mean, I guess we'll see what they do with the Duran money.
Apparently, your boy, Asensio, is linked to Villa.
Okay. I don't know about he's my boy, but definitely plays for my club.
Yeah. One of those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones where you just see sometimes. Oh,
Y'all see this Tierney talk?
Tierney?
Yeah, like our Tierney.
No.
He wants to go back Celtic. I think he's gonna go back Celtic, but it's either gonna be in Jan or if not, it's next summer.
Okay.
But we've also been playing Tierney left wing at the end of the games because
Damn.
we don't have a winger to play there. So, and we're not gonna sign anyone. But anyway,
Shit,
man.
What about United? Dorgu bid confirmed?
Dorgu is here we go.
He's here we go now?
He's having his medical today.
is it here we go?
He was here we go already?
Yeah, he's here we go like 2 days ago.
Really? Didn't see that.
Oh,
Yeah. Thought it was just both parties agreed.
how are we not signing anyone? This is crazy.
He's having his medical today. Finally get a left back in, and miraculously, Luke Shaw is back in training. I hate that guy, man. Dorgu, look, I think we're putting a little bit too much pressure on him. Like, he's going to be the answer to all of United's problems. I get we've been so terrible down the left flank anyways, and that he'll definitely be an improvement over Dallo or Mazraoui there. But, like, I think we're putting, like, I think some people think we're signing Roberto Carlos here. Like, I don't think it's going to be that much. He's super young. He's super raw. Was just playing a right wing for Lecce. Obviously, a great crosser of the ball in terms of production and accuracy, and we'll see how that translates to the Amorim system. But I think we got to give it some time here. I want to pump the brakes a little bit on the hype of Patrick Dorgu here. Am I wrong to
No,
do that?
It's not
Blake?
even signed yet. And it's already, like it's just
Am I wrong to do
not
that?
the
though?
exact player. we
Because
should
I
go
know
for.
because I know how Blake works. Like Dorgu will put up performances that honestly I would expect where it's
So
not
why are you
like
signing him?
world breaking
So
for
why are you
like
signing him?
because he's super young and has potential. But like I just said, Blake, he's raw.
Whoa. All right.
But I'm not wrong to say that.
You're not. It's just funny.
I know because I know how this goes. He wants me to hype Dorgu up, and then the second he puts on a bad performance like Lenny Oro just did, he's gonna come to studio and be shitting on the teenager like he is like some masterful player who is like at the peak of his prime.
Doth I ever did say that Lenior was a bad player?
Wow.
What?
Hath that ever happened?
Okay, we're not doing Shakespeare.
No, it has not.
Bro
I
took
never said
one
that. I said he had a
creative
bad
writing
performance.
course.
and the biggest reason why I said I took a shit on Lenny Euro is because when you guys signed Lenny Euro, my other United friend texted me saying, I can't wait for the Lenny Euro Saliba debates for the next 5 years. I said, motherfucker, oh my God, please never speak to me.
Yeah, and that same friend sent you changed his freaking
Oh,
home
that
screen
was
to Saka
great.
getting injured.
No,
which
a
is-
different friend.
Which is fantastic.
Different friend.
That's-
Okay.
That's my City fan.
Okay.
That's still
Well, you need better
fantastic.
I clearly.
I mean, it's the same thing. Like, he'll probably send you that Dorgu will be in comparisons with. You don't really have a good left back in it, but
What are you
but
talking
you know what I'm
Cala.
talking about. Oh sure, Calafiori. Yeah, he's good.
You
But
would
he's
die for Calafiori right now.
not in the Amorim system. They're very different.
Yeah, I guess he's a
positions.
false back.
Yeah. Anyways, he's great. Anyways, he would work as a center back in Amorim's system for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
On the
I
left
would
side.
I would die for Calafiori.
Thank you.
Yeah. Besides that, with United, Anthony leaving officially on loan to Real Betis. Not much news. He said, "I want to remind you. I want to remind you that at the start of the season, he said that when we say the name Anthony, we will associate it with goals and assists. He has yet to have one.
I saw a tweet and it was like they talk. This is the type of greed they talk about in the Bible, and it was a picture of Lamine Yamal, Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. and then
And Anthony.
Anthony.
Yeah,
He's
shocker he's had.
He's so funny, bro. That's the worst signing of all time. He's so terrible.
Genuinely,
All
I
time
think-
Yeah.
in the Premier League,
Low key,
Alexis is up there
Who-
for you guys.
I like who
Oh,
Sanchez?
Sanchez?
bro, we did not pay 80 million for
That's
Alexis
true.
Yeah, you
Sanchez.
paid
But
like
that was
yeah,
a
it
bad
was-
transfer.
But the
too.
wages was insane.
That was
but
a
no, but
fucking
this
bad
Anthony thing
transfer.
is like crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could be
80 mil is
Lukaku
fucking
to
crazy.
Chelsea. That's a bad one.
No, Anthony's
second
worse.
time around,
At least he scored kind of.
He scored
a little
one
bit.
goal on his debut, and I'm pretty sure that was like.
Oh, yeah,
basically
and
it.
guess who that was
against
against?
Arsenal. Yeah.
David Ornstein was talking about recently the time that we signed Anthony, and obviously we know that there were some Glazer protests. End of the summer, pressure was on them, and they paid, I think, double of what they originally thought they would have to pay for him if they bought him in like June or something. Not only that, though, I just found out at that same time we were also scouting Rafinha.
Wow.
What could have been?
Oh
could
my
have been?
god. Yeah,
Unbelievable.
yeah.
It's definitely up there for worst transfers of all time.
Yeah. He's,
maybe
Genuinely
such a funny player,
Like
though.
who else? Who
Sanchez
else
is up there, bro. You don't really.
Sanchez is up
Sanchez
there.
is fucking up
But
there.
we
You know what I
didn't pay
think-
an outrageous transfer fee for him.
I think deserves more respect. I don't want to Arsenal agenda it again, but like I think Nicolas Pepe, when you look at what Anthony is, like he looks like Messi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Like he was not that bad.
Yeah.
For 70 million, you wanted more.
Yeah.
But he wasn't.
No, Pepe had his moments.
Yeah.
Anthony had his moments in the
to
first
consider
year.
price
probably.
tag into the entire
Yeah.
entire
Yeah.
affair.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
70 million
Like,
for that
Pepe
was just
did-
not enough.
Yeah, but he
Pepe-
wasn't a bad player.
He wasn't
at
a bad player
No.
at all. When you look
Pepe
at
did
Anthony.
twice as much as Anthony did, and Pepe was still a flop. Get that?
Yeah, that's what I mean,
Like,
right? Exactly.
that's
I know,
insane
exactly.
work.
I know.
Yeah, he might be first. You know.
Yeah,
You might
'cause
be first.
I'm trying to think of other names. Like, I mean, there's obviously a bunch of United ones that you think.
Like
of.
there's a couple small
Like-
ones, like people have like 20 million.
Maguire was
spent,
there for a little bit.
but Maguire's been
Maguire's been
He's
decent.
decent
Yeah.
lately, but as a squad player,
Yeah.
like you kind of, it's been so
But
long you forget we paid 80 mil for
But it's
him.
hard to shit on a guy who's like played for England at every
And
comp
captained your
and
team,
yeah, it's
like-
hard to yeah.
He still had an impact on the team.
Yeah.
Anthony's just niche,
Nish?
like nothing.
I
it's not a
like
word.
that. I like that.
Another name that's up there that I don't think we talk about enough, low key, Wesley Fofana.
To Chelsea?
To Chelsea.
It's just injuries though. That's different.
He's a good player though.
but he's a good. You can tell he's a
It's a
good
bad,
player,
bad transfer though.
brother. You're
bad
not
transfer.
going to compare Wesley Fofana to Chelsea to Anthony to United. There's just no chance. He's a good. There's a good player. In there.
He's pulling out straws at this point.
There's a good player in there. He
Yeah.
was very good for Leicester.
Who else have Chelsea
Premier League
signed
proven. He's just
recently
injured.
that have like gone? That's gone terribly.
Lukaku, I'm telling you, that was a bad fucking
Modric.
transfer.
What about Grealish?
Grealish to City?
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's bad.
But
I don't think it's as
he's still
bad.
injured.
They
They
won
won
a
the
freaking
Champions
treble.
League, whatever.
Yeah. But in terms of individual, kind of output,
If Arsenal don't sign anyone, this is like the most embarrassing window of all time. Like I kind of like went into this window assuming we'd sign at least someone, even if they're kind of mid. But if we don't get anyone, like it's like disaster. It's doomsday, because we're playing Kieran Tierney at left wing at the 80th minute because we have no one there to play, and we're gonna go into the latter half of the season with Saka not on full fitness when he comes back, with Odegaard still struggling to find his form, with our two wingers not playing consistent at all, with nothing. Like, what the fuck?
You guys need to sign someone.
We're not going. I don't think we're going to.
I don't think so either at this point.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's the transfer deadline, right?
Yep. Tomorrow's the 31st.
It just kind of hit me how fucked we are. That
you guys might
sucks,
be in the
man.
mud.
That really fucking
You're not really
sucks.
fucked. You're just not gonna.
How
do any
disappointing
better.
it'll be if we don't sign anyone.
Yeah. Like you guys could have signed just even like a backup player that can put in like a little shift better than Sterling. What Sterling's doing.
Yeah.
Just to, set some bases.
Didn't even have to be a striker. Like, it could have been a winger. Like,
Yeah.
someone.
I agree.
Anyway, boys.
Yeah. Sesko would be a fantastic signing, but the chances of that are just.
He's Leipzig, right?
Leipzig didn't make it through this.
Yeah,
in
no,
the
they
Champions
didn't.
League, right?
They're out.
So, I mean, I guess they have the Bundesliga, but in the Champions League, they have nothing to play for. So, hey, that's somewhat consolation, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, any PSG business on deadline day?
No, I think we're pretty much done. And Kvaratskhelia is a great transfer. I think he brings so much to the team, not just the player himself, but what the others can do around him.
Yep.
So, I'm very content with this transfer window, and also the price that we got him for. I keep saying this, but like this summer, Napoli were asking for 120 million plus. We got him for 70. So
yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, this just broke. I think.
I just saw it now from Ornstein.
No, what? Mine's different.
Al Nasser just bid 65 million for Mitoma.
Oh, he's gone.
No.
He's gone.
No, don't do
Mitoma's
it.
not even that good anymore.
Brother. Mitoma's not that good.
He's not worth 65
Oh,
million.
he's great.
He's not worth 65 million. Worth maybe 40.
No, he's not worth
Fuck.
65 million, but
He's gone.
Guys,
Oh, he's gone.
guys,
He's
they
gone.
might
No, he's
happen.
not gone. He's not gone. There's
He's gone.
no
Guys,
way, bro.
I was gonna say the FA just charged Arsenal
What?
with FA. This is
Oh, is
Goldberg just posted it.
Oh.
Arsenal FC has been charged after its players surrounded a match official during their Premier
Oh
League
my
fixture against
God,
Wolverhampton Wanderers
bro.
on Saturday. The club
These
allegedly
fucking
failed to ensure that
bums,
players did not behave in an improper manner around the 43rd minute.
Get the fuck out of
That
here,
is
bro.
insane.
Get out
Yeah.
of here. Jesus
That is
Christ.
Insane.
I can't do this, guys.
Wow.
My goodness. The latest, I thought it was gonna be some big transfer news.
I'm sorry. That's just
because he really came in like, guys, breaking news,
Sorry,
breaking
just like-
news.
I know, like jaw dropped and everything.
I know.
Well, you know how I am, bro.
Yeah. Okay. One last thing we should say is the Matisse Tell situation. He's probably going to leave Bayern before the end of the window, and teams that are in for him include Arsenal, Chelsea, United, and Tottenham. Tottenham look kind of the most likely to be able to pay the highest right now.
That'd be a great transfer for Tottenham.
But I would also kind of expect Arsenal to ramp up their interest in that as well. Chelsea are going to be Chelsea, and United could very much deal with them, very much do with a Matisse Tell. So I think this is going to be a very interesting story.
Not as much as Tottenham and Arsenal, though.
Tottenham?
Tottenham need him. Arsenal would love him.
Yeah.
United is just like, he'd be cool.
United can't pay for him.
Yeah, but also you
can't
have
pay for him.
you have Garnacho, you have Amad Diallo. Like you don't need if you sign him, I don't think you sign him for a backup.
I think
I think he's a starter.
Yeah, I think the only way we sign Matisse Tell is if we sell Garnacho. Your opinion?
I think that selling Garnacho for Matisse Tell is good business. I think it's totally plausible.
Is this guy really like that good?
I think he's very good. Every
What
time
kind of role
he
does he
came off the
play?
bench, he's a left winger. He could play striker too.
Yeah.
Every time he came off the bench for Bayern, it's positive football. It's taking your man on. He's very good. He's very good. One of the
18?
most promising. I'm not sure. One of the most promising French wingers in general in the world. But
Okay.
Garnacho has spectacular ability
19.
too.
Just like Garnacho. This could be our last pod with Garnacho as a United player. I don't know how I feel about that.
It feels weird. That feels like fake.
Oh, okay, wait, yeah, I'd like him maybe.
No, yeah, you guys would love him.
Yeah, you would love him because he kind of fills the
He's just a
holes.
better Martinelli that can finish.
I keep seeing them make Arsenal French again.
I would be opposed to that.
So that would
Shit,
definitely
I
help.
might buy a
Do you
kid.
have any French players in the squad right now?
Brother, your best player?
Oh, Saliba. Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Saliba. I like that. I like that a lot.
All right.
Please sign someone Arsenal, please.
All right, boys. Is there anything else we need to get to?
Pretty sure we're done.
Papa B is outside and telling me that the parking police are all over. So that is his signal to tell me to hurry up.
Get out of here.
Anyways, boys, this has been the 6-Yard Box podcast with a guest deadline day Champions League edition of the show. It's been episode 80. 80
Big 80.
of these fucking things that
Big
we've
80.
done.
Did you say episode 80 at the beginning?
I did.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Because we
it's
got
fine.
straight into it.
Yeah.
Straight.
I like my intro. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay. But yeah, episode 80. That is kind of insane. All right. Anyways, boys, I enjoyed it just as always. And we'll be back here in 4 days for another one of these. All right. Everybody listening, hope you have a fantastic weekend watching the football as always. And we will see you Monday. Take care, everybody.
We out.